Hey guys, what's going on? Mavericks here, and in this video we're going to be talking about the brand new leaked footage that has come out in the last sort of 24 hours for Cold War Zombies. Now obviously I'm very excited here on the channel for Cold War Zombies. I was super hyped, and unfortunately I seen this footage. I kind of didn't want to see it, but it's honestly been very hard to avoid over the past couple of days, and I have went ahead, I've watched some of the footage. There seems to be a couple of, different gameplays going about it. It seems like people have got the game early, probably the hard copy on disc. So what I'm thinking initially is, look, there's a lot of things people are complaining about. The comments on it are absolutely horrific. People really don't seem to like the look of this, especially from the initial gameplay that was released. One thing is, though, these are the hard copies that people are getting. This is obviously not the downloadable game, so there's a good chance that the day one patch, the day one update when it comes out, will change some of the gameplay. So I think that's something to keep in mind when we're looking at this. But I want to go in. I've got a few points here in front of me. I'll put some gameplay in the background. Unfortunately, I cannot show the actual footage. I actually am watching it as I'm recording this, so I can kind of keep some points in my head. But I have a couple of points in front of me that I'm going to run down. And the first one is the hood. There's a couple of changes to the hood. It looks very multiplayer-esque. We've got like a mini map in the corner. We've got the new point system down in the bottom left, and then we've got our ammo and stuff down in the bottom right. Unfortunately, I've not seen anyone actually buy a perk yet, so I can't see where the perks are going to show or anything like that. But the style and feel of it looks very multiplayer. We've even got the coordinates up at the top. It kind of looks like Warzone. And then also along with that, we've got the zombies have health bars on top of them. So when you're shooting a zombie, you can see how much health it's got left. I think that's maybe like a neat idea so that some people can see it, but it kind of takes away from the feel of zombies, like that raw feel. Apparently, some people are saying, a lot of people are saying in the comments that you can turn these off. So you can turn the mini-map off, you can turn the compass off at the top, you can turn off the health bar, and that would give you a much more raw zombies feel, I think. But at the minute, looking at this kind of hood here, I don't really like it. It's not the original feel, and I don't want to like come out and haven't even played the game yet. I've watched 6 minutes of footage and kind of shit on the game. That's not what I'm doing, but just in terms of the minimap, I kind of don't want that there for my zombies experience, so I'm hoping that we can turn that off. So now, next point, let's move on to the map. So the map, it really looks like a World at War map. It kind of looks like it's going way back to maybe like the Black Ops 1 feel. I feel like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4, they had this more of like cartoony vibe to it. This looks much more kind of realism. It looks like there's a lot more realism behind it. Again, it looks like kind of the Warzone mechanics, I think, whereas previously in zombies and multiplayer, there was kind of a split in the feel of how that felt. Multiplayer always felt a little bit different than zombies. It was kind of like it was worked on between two different teams, whereas this looks like the multiplayer system has been thrown into zombies. And then you've got this map here, which looks like you're kind of coming into a multiplayer map. The opening cutscene, you're in a helicopter and you fly down into the map and you're an operator, right? We don't have the original zombies characters anymore. That is also another negative. We don't have the characters. I'm not a fan of that. I would really like some form of characters that are funny. They've got quotes, the story behind them. Why are they here? Whereas in this, it's just random operator 234 and you land in as them, and there's no real story behind them, and there's no real kind of zombies feel behind it, which is unfortunate. However, other than that, they're kind of the negatives that I would say are kind of the main kind of concerns about it. But hopefully, as we go on, hopefully we're going to get more maps. I think on release day, we're only going to get one map, unfortunately, which is, kind of huge comparing that back to obviously Black Ops 4 when we got 3 maps at release. I think we had Blood of the Dead, Classified, 9. We actually had 4 maps. We had, and then the kind of and then we kind of had the boat map as well, which here we're only getting 1 map at launch. It looks like it's kind of been rushed. Obviously, this game, it's been made during a worldwide pandemic. Probably a lot of it's been made from home, so you got to kind of give them, a little bit of credit here. But in that initial video that I watched, I didn't see much that excited me. However, there's been more leak footage, and I've watched it. And there's a place that you can go to, and again, there's going to be some spoilers in this video, but there's a place called the Dark Ether that you can go to, and when you go down there, it looks much more zombies-like. It looks much more like the zombies that we know and love, and there's a little bit of changes. I think until we play this game, until we spend some time in it, you're not really going to get a feel for whether you like it or not. And I think, you know, they've tried to change some things up this year. They've tried to make it a little bit different. I think, you know, you're going to have people who are, one, annoyed if you don't change anything, and then the other side, you're going to have people annoyed when they do change stuff. And I think you've got to take risks sometimes to change something up. Obviously, initially, no one's going to like it. No one's going to, you know, like when you change things. And I think that happened with Black Ops 3. Not really many people liked that initially when it came out, but now Black Ops 3, looking back, is amazing. And I think it's just the more and more you get used to it, the more and more you play something, the more and more you're going to enjoy it. Obviously, definitely going to miss them characters. There's also some other things, like the zombies have drops on them, which again, very Warzone-esque, because if you're in Warzone, you go kill someone and, you know, they drop a little loot. That happens in this. Again, I'm not 100% sure what these zombies are actually dropping. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's like droppable items to build for buildable items, or it's like ammo or something like that they're dropping. I'm not really sure. We've still got our original kind of max ammos. We got, you know, double points. We got all that stuff still in here. So they're not dropping them. So I'm not 100% sure what they are. If you do know, let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, I'm still excited. I'm super, super excited to play this game. Hopefully going to be playing it tomorrow, 11 a.m. GMT. I'm going to be streaming for 24 hours straight when this game comes out. So make sure you're following me over on Twitch. If you do want to see the leaked footage yourself, if you want to spoil it for yourself, you can go ahead and just search it, leaked zombies footage. Again, you'll find it. There's tons of videos on YouTube now, so go ahead and check that out. Another thing, just before we go, is the kind of way we spawn in. We obviously spawn in with a gun, which I think you can bring in just from like creative class, but there's no knife. And that's one thing I think, like, why change that? Why change, you know, spawning in with a knife where you knife zombies? I think that was one of the biggest things. And it's kind of weird that we spawn in with fists now. We're just punching zombies. And then another big thing was the point system. The point system is kind of different now. You don't get points until you fully kill the zombie. So it's slightly like Black Ops 4. I don't think that's a big deal. Although, you know, it was one of those things that it's kind of like, it's not broke, why change it? But maybe we'll love it whenever we actually get to play this game. We're so close to playing it right now. So if you are looking footage, Easter egg guides, high round guides, all that fun stuff, go ahead, hit the like button and hit subscribe. And yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below, and we'll see you guys soon.